Have you ever questioned why XRP wasn't included in Ripple's liquidity hub? Coinbase's stock price has also dropped significantly. Could the XRP-powered pump have stopped it? What's up, folks? It's time for another Coin Lady channel update. Focus closely on today's video, because we'll be discussing XRP's prospects, which you won't want to miss. If you're new here, you can make sure you never miss an upload by subscribing and activating post notifications by clicking the bell. Keep in mind that I am not giving you any sort of financial guidance here. According to a recent analysis by CoinShares, a company that invests in digital assets, larger investors are still interested in XRP, as has been reported. For 16 weeks in a row, this fifth-ranked cryptocurrency has experienced a steady flow of new cash. The study shows a dramatic increase of 127% in XRP-related assets under management since the year 2023 commenced. The recent favorable outcomes in the continuing legal struggle between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission are largely responsible for this astonishing expansion. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, initiated this drawn-out legal battle in December 2020, when it sued Ripple for $1.33 billion in damages on the grounds that it had illegally sold securities using the XRP token. Although institutional sales contracts totaling $728 million were declared unregistered security sales, a federal district judge's partial judgment indicated that XRP sales to regular investors were not categorized as securities, providing hope for investors and Ripple. The market welcomed the decision since it established a precedent that consumer-level digital currencies do not have to be registered as securities. This ruling was significant in reviving confidence in XRP and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole. Despite these encouraging developments, bullish optimism has been dampened by the SEC's announcement that it will appeal the federal judge's order. The XRP price has been exhibiting a falling wedge pattern for the past 3 weeks, and bulls have been trying to break above the wedge's top trend line in recent trading sessions. There are doubts regarding the long-term viability of this shift due to the low trade volume that supports it. In order to alleviate this uncertainty and maybe start a comeback towards key resistance levels at 72 cents, 85 cents, and 83 cents, a firm closure above the 50-period simple moving average, SMA, is required. If the wedge's upper trend line and the 50 SMA are not maintained, then a decline below long-term support at 54 cents mine has already occurred. Speculators have been encouraged by XRP's recent price increase as compared to Bitcoin. Historical context is crucial for understanding the significance of this movement. In this case, by looking at the price history of XRP and Bitcoin. In July, XRP/BTC reached a high of 0.0000297, the highest level against the cryptocurrency since December 2022. Despite a later decline versus Bitcoin, this amazing increase can be attributable to the upward trajectory XRP enjoyed in the month following the court's judgment. In July, XRP regained its footing above the 20-day and 50-day SMAs, trading at 0.0000 to 388 on a monthly basis. XRP surpassed this milestone for the final time against Bitcoin in March 2017, which sparked a stunning surge that culminated in a January 2018 all-time high of $3.80. The latest rally saw XRP's price increase by a phenomenal 15,400%. Less than a year from now. A few time later, in April 2019, XRP fell below the 20-day simple moving average, SMA, then in June 2019, it fell below the 50-day SMA. Recent efforts by XRP to reclaim these two SMAs have been fruitful, and the currency's maintenance above the 50-day seminar suggests a bullish run may be in the horizon. One of the most pressing concerns is whether or not XRP should be included, and this is just one of many questions that have been voiced by the community. Bill Morgan, a prominent attorney who supports XRP, has voiced concern over Ripple's commercial activity from the platform's liquidity hub. Given its apparent regulatory status, Morgan wondered why XRP wasn't included in the liquidity hub along with other digital assets. Another influential member of the XRP community, he thinks it's time to add XRP to the list now that the court has ruled it's not a security. Mr. Humor suggests the liquidity hub was created largely to serve the requirements of large organizations. According to the Ripple's blog, the liquidity hub makes it easier for businesses in Australia and Brazil to acquire and sell digital assets. However, XRP has still not shown up, and no reason has been given. Although Morgan acknowledges that excluding XRP makes sense for US-based corporations, he argues that this does not hold true for non-US institutions in countries like Australia and Brazil. Morgan also casts doubt on where liquidity pools come from, suggesting they may not come from retail transactions, but rather from the buying and selling of XRP on exchanges. Even if Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash are all supported by the Ripple Liquidity Hub, he claims that XRP has a better regulatory status. A Twitter user brought up the possibility of a security contract with XRP being offered by Ripple to financial institutions. Morgan rebutted, explaining that the nonprofits that received Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin from Ripple probably weren't counting on any financial advantage from the donation. After the SDC's pro-XRP verdict in its case against Ripple, the CTO of Ripple has not yet explained why XRP is not one among the digital assets supported by the Ripple Liquidity Hub. The share price of Coinbase, one of the most prominent cryptocurrency exchanges, rose sharply recently. The causes of this spike and subsequent drop are still an intriguing mystery, though. This increase was sparked by the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple Labs. Since digital assets would be subject to a stricter regulatory framework if they were classified as securities, the SEC claimed that XRP violated federal securities laws by being an unregistered security. The entire Bitcoin sector could be affected by the outcome of this case. Speculation arose that the regulatory tolerance signaled by the verdict in favor of Ripple could be extended to other cryptocurrency corporations like Coinbase. Many in the community think that other digital assets and their token sales may be shielded from similar government oversight if XRP, after years of popular use, was not classed as a security. As a result, businesses like Coinbase may have a better defense against lawsuits of this nature in the future. As for the initial excitement with the Ripple decision quickly faded. Stocks valued on a coin basis immediately fell in value. Despite the short-term euphoria, investors continued to worry about the regulatory environment for cryptocurrency enterprises. They concluded that the success of Ripple did not necessarily portend similar results for other cryptocurrency firms. Finally, attorney John Beaton has re-emerged in the midst of the ongoing litigation around Ripple and XRP. In order to address rising worries, an emerging hypothesis proposes that XRP transactions are best understood as securities. As Judge Annalisa Torres evaluated the SEC's request for an interlocutory appeal, this theory gained traction. Because of the SEC's decision to appeal Judge Torres' judgment on the public sales of XRP by Ripples, we now find ourselves in this sticky legal predicament. Despite the judge's ruling that Ripple's frequent XRP sales in secondary markets and other distributions do not constitute securities, the regulatory agency still wants to look at them. The SEC claims, based on Judge Gent as Rakoff's conclusions, that this decision contains serious legal conflicts. In a case involving the Securities and Exchange Commission, Judge Jed S. Rakoff argued that the Howey test does not make a distinction between institutional and common XRP buyers. At this point, pro-XRP attorney Bill Morgan spoke in. Evidence he presented indicated that the SEC was the first to divide X out of P sales into the programmatic sales, institutional sales, and other distributing subcategories. Morgan added that Judge Torres merely applied the Howey test in accordance with the SEC's methodology. Deaton replied with assurance, saying he was certain the Court of Appeals would support Torres's decision. Okay, that's it for today, gents. How do you feel about XRP? Participate and share your thoughts in the discussion thread. Please show your appreciation for this video by giving it a big thumbs up if you found it entertaining. Also, if you want to be notified the next time we release a video covering the latest XRP and cryptocurrency news, make sure to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications below the video. See you soon, bye.